I was thumbing through the charts late one velvet night, saw that orange glow, felt the spark ignite. No big bankroll, just a lover's play. Bitcoin in my arms, chasing blues away, from the jukebox dreams to the digital sway. Bitcoin's a croon that steals my heart away. Bitcoin, my darling, swinging soft and slow. One for the riches, one for the glow. Bitcoin, my darling, dancing in the light, hold me through the dips, make everything right. Bitcoin, my darling, forever my delight. Spinning old records, feeling that sweet groove. Bitcoin came whisper, making my heart move. No fancy promises, just faith in the bet. Bitcoin's a rhythm I can't forget, from the soda shop hopes to the blockchain beat. Bitcoin's a harmony making love complete. The market's a slow dance, stepping soft and true. Bitcoin, my darling, I'm lost in you. Bitcoin, my darling, swinging soft and slow. One for the riches, one for the glow. Bitcoin, my darling, dancing in the light, hold me through the dips, make everything right. Bitcoin, my darling, forever my delight.
Hey now, gather round, it's time for the ride. I was sitting on a gold mine, feeling like a king. All corn jumping wild, man, they really had that zing. Ticker tape was dancing green as summer grass. Thought I'd hit the jackpot, thought the good times would last. Then the chart went screaming, down like a roller coaster drop. On 6, stomach did a flip-flop, heart just wouldn't stop. Dip, 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 dip. Make you sick, make you sick, make you sick. Sick, sick, sick. Dip it, dip, 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 dip. Sick, sick, sick. But the smart cats know it's the time to pick, 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 pick. Dip, dip, dip.
Yeah, write it out, baby.
Account looking puny like a dime store toy. Visceral twist in my gut, filling me with dread and joy. Mine's a carnival ride, spinning round and round. One minute I'm flying, next minute I'm going down. But every time it bottoms, there's a little voice inside, says this dip's a bargain, kid, time to take the ride. Dip, 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 dip. Make you sick, make you sick, make you sick. Sick, sick, sick. Dip, 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 dip. Sick, sick, sick. But the smart cats know it's the time to pick, 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 pick. Dip, dip.
Yeah, write it out, baby.
Now listen here, daddy, oh, don't you panic and sell. Big pull-up's coming, yeah, the story's gonna tell. Hold on to your britches, keep your cool, stay alive. When the dip gets ugly, that's when the wind is dry. Dip, 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 makes you sick, makes you sick, makes you sick, makes you sick, 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 sick. But the smart cats know it's the time to pick, 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 pick. Dip, dip.
Yeah, write it out, baby.
Dip, 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 dip. Yeah, Road Dawg wrapping up. Hey there, cats, gather around this screen so bright. Road Dawg Crypto's the spark that's lighting the night. No slip talk tricks, just the real deal swing. From the dips to the flips, hear the pack sing. Twangy charts calling, gains on the rise. Road Dawg's a rebel with fire in his eyes. Road Dawg rock a bit. Yeah, let it roll. Smash that line. rockabilly with the kings tonight. With a pack with the sass tails wagging wild and free. Become a member, VIP's the key. From the stream fire to the soul pour down. Road dogs the house shaking up the town. Send those chats, make the alpha explode. Road Dawg Crypto on the open road. The market's a twister, but we ride the way. Road Dawg forever bold and brave. Road Dawg rock proudly. Yeah, let it roll. Let it roll. Smash that like, feel it in your soul. Road Dawg rock proudly. Moonshot high. Super chat crew, watch your games fly. Road Dawg rockabilly with the kings tonight. Tonight. Tonight.
Snake little cowbell.
Yeah, let's rock
Check,
this
check.
crypto ride.
Check, check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, check. Sean, is the damn thing working or not?
Rock this crypto
Sean?
ride.
Sean.
I was clocking in late, bills piling high, dreamed of a break,
Check, check, 1, 2, 1, 2.
touching the sky, one click on the app, crypto caught my eye, bought that first coin, felt the rush fly from the daily grind
Oh, no, don't
to
say.
the moonshot call,
Good
crypto's the
nothing.
beat making me stand tall, crypto rock and roll, oh yeah, let it swing, dips to the pumps, hear the
Check, check, 1, 2, 1, 2.
ring. Crypto rock and roll, feel the good times call from the crash to the cash, rising after the fall.
Thank you, MG. Appreciate you.
Roll, baby, we're all in. Neighbor said crazy, preacher said pray, but the chart's my rhythm, lighting the way. Lost a little once, but bounced back strong. Crypto's a fire where I belong. From the fear to the cheer, it's a wild, sweet spin. Crypto rock and roll, let the winds begin. Feel the fever rise. The market's a dance, but we on the floor. Crypto's a thrill forevermore. Crypto rock and roll, oh yeah, let it swing. Dips to the pumps, hear the freedom ring. Crypto rock and roll, feel the good times call from the crash to the
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the weirdest crypto show ever. Prepare to have your minds blown or be disgusted, one or the other. Welcome to the show. No, that's your cue to hit the button, Sean. My bad.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels, welcome to Late Night Crypto with Road Dawg. For some reason, it just sounds weird to me. Does it sound okay with you guys? It sounds very muffled on my end for some reason. Make sure we're good here. All right, Scar Jessica says, mic check, let's go. Make sure that the mic is working. Sometimes, one time it said it was and it wasn't. I'm just waiting for feedback here. We got it? I don't see anybody complaining. I'm gonna roll with it. All right, so it's Friday evening when the regular markets close down for the weekend and the liquidity vanishes and the whales get to play with crypto and nobody can stop their evil little plans. And what are they planning to do this time? And Man, I gotta tell you, it's a little. Why is there nothing happening over here on the chat? Wait just a second. I've got to have at least one confirmation here. We got that we got it. Mike, it's good. When all the normies go home, somebody again, just like, okay, yo, okay. Just check and make sure I'm not misinterpreting something. Hey, well, since we got you out here, let's give a shout out to everybody's here. Oh, you're on Top Chat. That's why it looks weird. Shout out to everybody here. It doesn't sound right in my ears, though. I believe I'm going to have to adjust a little something over here. Let's see if this helps. Let's see if this helps a little bit. That sounds a little bit better. All right. Shout out to everybody hanging out with me and putting up with my bull crap. We got Ave Medina, who was first tonight. Ave, you get the clap, my man. Congratulations. We got Strega in the house. Shout out to Strega High. My OG there. Glasshopper 77. Friday night Road Dawg. Let's go. Scarjesco. We're getting earlier and earlier. My sleep schedule is just way. It's to the point where it's just it can't be healthy. And as much as I try to change it, I have trouble with that. Now I'm losing everything over here. What's going on over here? We got that closed. Turn down the music just a little bit here. So yeah, I'm flirting with the idea. I was flirting with the idea of going earlier, and but 10 seems to work out pretty good. Maybe 30 minutes. I don't know. It also depends on numbers. So for some people, it's a little bit too late. I thought it being 10:30 here on the East Coast that, at least here in the United States, or at least, this part of the world, as we go further west, that it's earlier. But, apparently you guys like to go to bed really early. You're nothing at all like me that can stay up all night. Oh, man. Anyway, let's move on here. We got Chris Klein. How's it going? Welcome, everybody, to the show. Thank you guys for being here. My troopers here that have been here before. You guys are helping this to become one of the best shows on YouTube. I do believe that we can do that, but we can do it together because you guys make up the big part of the show. Your participation is all that matters. There's a big foundation part of it. And if you're new to the show, let me just give you just a little gist of what we do. We do technical analysis and some trading on crypto mostly. And unlike, trying to do scalp trades on 1 minute all the time, although you'll see me on the small time frames quite a bit, because and one reason, things move so slow, but you guys also like those small time frames too, I think. But if you're working a job, you're still out there putting your 40 to 60 hours in, God forbid 100 for some of you. And you don't have time to sit here on the charts for hours and hours of the day trying to watch a little setup in the morning at the U.S. Open. That's usually when you're at work or something like that, right? Your answer is swing and position trading, right? Where trades can last a few days, up to a few weeks maybe. And you're making your plans on bigger time frames. You can execute them on smaller ones. But that's kind of a little bit more to where we're geared here for the most part. But you'll see us get in on maybe a little scalp trade here and there, or sometimes I'll pop up on the daytime, and we can do it all. But normally, and what I do over into the group is I post mostly swing trades so that you can get in one, and you got plenty of time to manage it, and you got decent targets to give you a nice profit, and you're not trying to just get $50 at a time if you're even lucky to get that. If you got a small ass account like my small ass account that I use here on the stream, that's small, it is like a few bucks at a time, And most people, when they're coming in, especially if you're new, you got to learn your way around. And I try to teach you some ways and give us some nice ways that have worked for me. They've changed the game for me. And all you got to do is just hang out and ask questions and learn. And we'll try to go over coins, and you request coins, and I bring up a list of coins, and we look at what's going on in the market and see if there's something there to take. Sometimes I'll take a trade here. By the way, I think I got stopped out of most of the ones. I can't remember many of the wins that we had from, I don't think I posted anything today. It's been a kind of wild day for Bitcoin, as it usually is. This is what we were looking at before when we were over here, and it didn't feel like that was going to play out at all whatsoever, did it? But finally it did, and it went right to target. I was starting to doubt this one. I'm like, really? Because it could have been something else. It could have been the one that got us over to here, right? That's where that target came from. But this actually did confirm. And what did it do? This is typically about what you see happen over here. So since we left off, I think this was last night. And then after it would get here, you would be looking at this area right here. It went up to the 0.5, but we're looking right through this area for your first targets, and right through here at the 382s, where a lot of times it'll get up here, or the 0.5 before it roll over. And this one did what's called a type 2 return, where it comes back, and a lot of times it makes a higher low. It could be higher, same, or lower low, but it'll come back to the same area and then bounce, and then it got good, right? And this was the point of the time when I actually had to pass out and be asleep. So I was actually asleep between 10 and 12. So I missed that move. I didn't see that move. I think I came in when it was about here. You do have to sleep sometime, right? But I don't know. We've been having fun. I've been posting a little bit over on X over there, and into, of course, to the Telegram group. But if you're not following me on X, that would probably help this one get a little bit more traction over there. But if you ever see me post on X, you know, I sometimes I have fun with it. There's always something quirky going on. But this was the setup that we had, and, you know, I went ahead and shared it with the target. And then after it did it, of course we did nailed it, because, I don't know, they like that kind of thing, I guess, even though I only got 2 hearts over here. I'm just saying. Only 2 hearts. And then I put the other target up, and I had she's not on. Didn't I post that over here? Or is that a reply? That was supposed to be the joke. I was supposed to put this for the second target. She finally ended up getting it, right? Because nothing can resist the boobies, is what I said. Even Bitcoin can't resist the booby play. And it's true. It's true. If your chart's not doing, you need to throw some boobies on there. Oh, I think it was in reply to this. This is what we had. We put her up there, and then finally, that's what it was. Finally, after it went down a little bit, right? She finally went down, and then finally went up right for cleavage, went straight for cleavage, went up a little bit higher than my target, so. But having fun with that. But here's an idea that I don't think I've shared with you guys yet. I put it on the Telegram group, but this is what I was looking for currently, right? Where there's a possibility we're doing this double bottom, we're making this W pattern here, and so far it qualifies for what's called a bearish alternative bat pattern. And what that does is give it a higher target of the 113 Fibonacci from this high to that low at 95,500-ish. And that's what I'm looking for. And I think the risk reward ratio was something like, I don't know, 7-to-1 when I was figuring it out over here from the entry that I posted it and everything. But I did post that idea, I think early in the wee morning of the hours over on Twitter, X, and also into our awesome Telegram group with the awesome people. It's where all the cool kids hang out. I not only put it over into the trade setup, and wow, I missed some conversation over here. I missed that. I've been busy with some other stuff. I put it over here, and then also over into the lounge area here. For you guys that don't know, oh, thank you for doing that, Ave. I always forget this. I can't catch on to the social media stuff. I posted it over here. Now, there's no guarantee, but how that would play out is that, you know, if we do go up there to 95.5, that's when you need to be thinking about shorting, okay? Or taking profits. That's the pivot point. It means it should get if it's not going to reverse, it may not, but I mean, if it's not going to reverse, it's going to have a healthy pullback, right? Or should. But 95,000 would be nice. Over here, so I put it over into the lounge, and for those of you who don't know, I think we got 155 members, so there's been a few more over here. This one's got the cool TA bot, AI bot by CoinTrends bot, and it'll do TA on Bitcoin or most assets out there. and it's AI. It's really cool. It does a lot of things. It scans Twitter. It's something that I pay for. It's a premium bot service over here, and you can analyze it by AI. It tells you all the indicators and gives you an overview. It gives you a strategy on how to trade this, whatever's going on over here. It can generate a chart for you. At some point, it can actually analyze a chart that you put up here. I haven't done it in a while, but that was one of the cool features over here. So it's got a lot of possibilities. Posting to see my name on the live stream says, hey, that's clever. Clever, my man. Shout out. Game the system. That's what I'm saying. That's a man using his brain right there. All right, well, that's enough of, I guess, flapping my chicken wings. I ain't got no chicken wings, Joe. I got turkey wings, though. I do, before we get too deep into everything, let's just go ahead and just get it out of the way here. This show is brought to you by Good Ass Coffee.
The morning's gray, the clocks are full, the world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good ass coffee's here, Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
Still doesn't work. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see if we can get on with this show. So first we like to take a look at Bitcoin, then we'll take a look at the indices, get a feel for the weather of altcoin. We'll be quick about it. I'm going to zoom out on Bitcoin, go to the 4 hour. We're heading into the weekend. It's shaky, baby. It's shaky. I see lots of signs of shaky. Now, I just showed you the big picture, about 95,000. Could be, maybe. I don't know. I need to get to a different chart over here. Oh, you look up to our little box, our rejection box, did you? That was another nailed it idea that we put that out a long time ago. We're going to sacrifice this chart. You are sacrificed. Just to update it. I've got to get some more, I need to get some more added over on my list over here. Do we need you? I don't think we do. We can. Clean it up just a little bit. So we're on the 4 hour time frame, and the biggest thing I like about the 4 hour that I want to check out are the moving averages. Very important for me on the 4 hour. They're a good indicator, right? So you had the 100 crossing the 200, and that's bullish overall. You've also had this 50 cross over the 360. That's good too. We're kind of approaching it. So some of the bigger indicators here are showing momentum to the upside. Where are the other ones? Why are they not here? Oh, because they're way the freak up here. That's why. 800 and 600 are still up here. Now, that's where we need to eventually try to work our way up to. So if you can see, our price is going sideways. These things were spread out, and now they're starting to come together a little bit. Price is starting to climb up them. I call it climbing the ladder. They just kind of climb up each one, right? So we've taken out of the bigger ones the 360 so far. And we need to see all these other ones cross over it. Now, we've had a couple of them do it, and that's good and everything. But now they're starting to come back down a little bit. Now we're getting some bearish crosses in here for short term, 21 over the 50. That means it's kind of like this first part of this weekend now until maybe this time tomorrow. Probably not going to be as fun as we want. Probably not going to be as much opportunity as we want. Might be pushing us right back down here to around 89.5, somewhere through there to retest these areas. We're under a support area right here. I'm going to take that off and we'll redo these lines, but that's what we're looking for right here. And the Ichimoku cloud is telling us, hey man, we're kind of in a rough spot right now. We don't need to be in or under a green cloud, okay? So it's just, we're at the hopefully the bottom of this this pullback that we got, and we're respecting this area over here that we broke out of. Hopefully that's what we're looking for, right? Let me zoom out just a little bit. Let's go to a daily. So if you zoom out on the daily, and if you squint your eyes just right, you might actually you might be able to tell yourself, well, actually, I mean, it would be. A lot of people, even Thomas Bukowski, would probably see this as an Adam and Eve, but it's not confirmed. It got rejected here. And that's one thing that I really value when I see other presenters out here using the word possible. a possible Adam and Eve, because they're never that pattern, or I was kind of trained, and I really liked it, like not to ever declare or call a pattern until there's confirmation. I mean, and I respect that, but you know, a lot of people like to front run and say what things are going to happen before they happen or whatever. Maybe to see how many patterns that they can. I don't know, but it got rejected here. So what's our alternative? Sometimes we get Eve's sister comes into the picture. We might get another rounding thing over here, similar to what we had here, or we might just start with lifting off. But given that we're on the weekend, I'm thinking that we're probably looking for something a little bit more like that, along the lines of that. Here on the daily, and we probably should look at it now. This Ichimoku cloud looks interesting. Now this is what's giving me hope for a bigger move, that we could start going back up. Was it 95? Well, it doesn't seem so bad when we look over here at that. But going through the red cloud gets us above the little sliver of green, and it looks like that's what we're trying to do here. These moving averages look good to me. 800, the 600, and do you see how the other ones, the green is the 9, it came and did a U-turn. The little red one here is the 21, it did a U-turn. The 9 it crossed over the blue 50, and now the red's getting to. Now, if the red does it, and it's right there, we're on the daily time frame, so that will be tomorrow. Now that might be a boost that comes in, so maybe we come down a little bit, and as this thing actually crosses here, we get the effects of that little faint nitrous boost. But we are below the 9 moving average, and you know, if we're above it, everything's fine. When we're below it, you got to start looking at things serious, looking at things a little bit more side eye, and not trusting everything, because it broke trend. Breaking that 9 broke the little trend. So we are on a pullback on a weekend, on a Friday. Now I'm going to take this little trend line, since that broke, and getting out somewhere around 92.9, 9300 right through here when it broke. After it lost the 9, it lost the 9 moving average on the 4 hour at 93,360. If you can see a trend there, when it loses the 9 a lot of times, that's a good time to look and say, hey man, should I take some profit here? I'm just saying. So maybe the next time when you know, maybe it's a lot of people might see a flag or something like that. Maybe. But if you break the 9, well, maybe, you know, just you know, look at it with a little caution, a little bit more caution. If it breaks the 21, then, or if the 9 crosses the 21, it may not be the play, and that's what happened over here. But now that it did that, we can take this, and now we got 2 touch areas over here, and it looks like it's trying to give us possibly the start of a channel. I don't know. So I always like to just see if I've got any confluence with angles. There might be there, cutting through something. And there might be, ooh, right here might be. I didn't make it long enough. So there might be an idea that we're in a bigger channel, so that's kind of cool. I'll keep that idea on the back burner. Make this a small, you know, unimportant line just to remind me we got something in there. And if that do be true, and we do go up for the higher high of that, say if we just kind of do some of the stuff that we've been doing right here, you do a 1-to-1 move right there, takes you right up to our higher high. See how that might be able to work out. Give you a little wiggle room there. We'll go up to the wicks. How's that? Make you feel better? Oh, look! Snap! There's like magic. What? Nothing happened yet. All right, so things are on the 4 hour. I think they're looking more promising, but we're not out of the woods yet. But hopefully this trend line will hold, and maybe we'll go below 89.8 or something like that. All right, so let's take a quick look at our indices and see how altcoins are responding here on their 4 hour. Somebody's been over here. So this is what we were talking about on the stream for a while here in early January, that, hey man, this might be a good area of, it's a pivot point coming up. And this is kind of the same thing that I'm putting out for Bitcoin now, only we weren't up here, we were still down here. This one happened to have confirmed, okay? So this is a bearish, are you an alt bat? You're one of those alt bats that we just defined on Bitcoin. will Bitcoin follow what this is doing? Can we make it up to that 95,000 and then we do something like this? Could be telling, could be a front running. So that's what happened. This thing's doing what it would normally do. And we're looking at targets for it to hold, and we're at the we need to change you, don't we?
Woke up to a green candle.
This will be a support area now. Actually, I just want to put you over here. This is the 382 right now. And that would be a great area. That's our first target point too, right? And so it's no surprise that we'd be stumbling here. Now the question is, now will this one come back for that type 2 return? If so, that means altcoins go up again. Or will it lose this area and go down to our second target area, which happens to be right here? That I don't know. I just don't know. We have to watch and see what happens there, but what your altcoin bag is going to look like if that were to happen. So we're currently sitting just right below that one too, man. Just right below it. And so I'm going to come down to like a 15-minute. Let me see what you look like. This little area over here. Do you look like you're doing something promising? It looks sketchy. I don't see any known, any solid bottoming pattern here. I mean, it looks like a start of an atom of something, but what's all this crap? Maybe it'll round out or do something if it wants to try to do an Adam and Eve type bottom. But we need some kind of bottom formation. Closest thing we got now is some kind of triple bottom idea where we're getting 3 kind of touch areas here. And we are in a more of a rising channel, which is kind of bearish, honestly. That's kind of depends on how you look at it too, though. But this part is rising up. Let's see what we got over here, right? We're on a smaller time frame, 15-minute. If you want to look at it this way, that's nice. That would be a retest of this, and then we come down, level off. And I think that's what we were looking at last night. Was it? No, it couldn't have been. So, is it a bear flag? It could be a bear flag. Could be. Or we could be bottoming out, finding support here. So, the bullish situation would be to bounce here and then go up, and then we can get to a higher high, right? But given that we got this harmonic pattern, it's kind of leaning, it's kind of suggesting that, we might catch here, go up, and come down lower. That's just what these guys kind of mean. So we just got to wait this one out, but they're not looking as fun as they were, a couple weeks ago when we were over here. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance, because that's probably got something to do with it. And yeah, I would say it does. Now that's cool. Now we did lose this other trend line, and it's coming back up. So if it breaks up in here and we start getting bullish again on this little guy, yeah, altcoins are going to suffer. If we can roll over, then we can see total 3 and our altcoins react a lot better. Let's hope that that's what we're getting right here. Let's hope that we're at resistance for Bitcoin dominance. And it'll get slapped twice here at 59.2%, and then roll over and come back down. That's what we need to see happen this weekend and going into next week. And we need to take out this low. Finally take out this low and get this Bitcoin dominance to the going south for the winter, so that altcoins can get a little nookie action. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, dog? Just saying. Ladies and gentlemen, let me come back over to you guys. Yes, it's Friday. It's this 505 Cult, and Road Dawg is coming on. Road Dawg Crypto is live. Best show on YouTube. Oh, thank you, my man. I think we can be one of the best shows on here, though. I think that we can tailor the program a little bit. All right, so guys, I do have news to go over. If you would like to go over the news from Layer GG, it doesn't take long, but there usually is some cool alpha with Layer GG. That's why we use him. This is definitely a fever dream. Road Dawg is sponsored by Good Ass Coffee. I don't have any Good Ass Coffee. Dragon says, welcome in, everyone. Abe says, my hairline went all the way back to the future type shit in this crypto cycle. Give me the kid. I think mine did too. Oh, what was that? October? Captain Crypto. I've been out of the market since October. Probably a good thing. Did you get out before the October 10th tariff surprise? Hopefully you did. Hopefully you got out before the big drop. Always says, yo, send me a super chat. I promise I'll give it to Road Dawg. I didn't miss it. Okay, I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. Crypto Square says, I have good ass hot cocoa. That's really what I want and need. And I was drinking a lot of that, but then I found out that the type that I was drinking, it was a bunch of corn syrup. And I was like, I can't do that because that'll blow me up. Corn syrup, man, that will pile the weight on you real fast. It's not a good sugar for your body at all. So I kind of got away from that. I've tried chicory coffee, but I do like hot cocoa. I just got to find a good brand that's a little healthier. Blue Collar Trader says, thanks for posting over the trading video. I watched it and had no idea. I soaked up a lot like a sponge. Well, that's what I like to hear. Makes me feel I'm doing something useful and not just flapping my gums out here. I mean, I started the show just to have, well, for one, just to have a little bit more transparency and to give people some sources information and not just to pull regurgitated information that other people get from their mentor who may not have interpreted it right. Trading groups involved, money's involved, truth gets kind of skewed, you know. But I try to give you some sources and just show what I've learned on my journey, and I just share it freely. My take is, when you get out here on the charts, like doing this, especially live here on YouTube, or just even when especially live here on YouTube, even if you're just doing it by yourself. I mean, when you're out here trying to figure out what's going to happen in the market, trying to figure out what's the next move, or if there's a play there, you're going to bring out every skill that you got. And there for a while, it seemed like, that some of the gurus were like, but the secret sauce is in our group, and like, and it seemed like they were selling the idea with you got to join us and pay money to learn the secret. But no, I mean, what you see them do over time, you might be a technique that comes out like a seasonal technique or something like that. But generally, you see everybody's skill as they do it, man. To the extent. I mean, that you will with me. I'm not going to, and I try to talk about everything that I do so that hopefully it can ring with people. And sometimes I remember when I was starting out with TA, there's a learning curve to it, right? Your mind is wrapping against so much information. You already got so much emotion going on anyway, because you probably signed up because you were being a little emotional and got caught losing. You're like, dang it, I got to sign up. I got to do something. Or something like that, and then you might have some losses, and you're a little bit emotional. Got some trades that aren't really. And when you're new, it's very difficult. And then somebody tells you about bullish RSI divergence, and you're like, I don't get it, I don't understand. But it comes to you little by little, man. And the best thing is just to be here, just hang out, watch, and listen to somebody's ideas. And another thing that I like about the streaming thing, and the show, is that we can screen coins. Like if I can ever stop talking and go through them faster, we can definitely flip through a lot and just see if there's some setups. Matter of fact, I do that a lot over here on CoinGecko, because once you get used to price structure and things like that, you can just kind of scan through these and see if there's anything that looks juicy. Like BNB's looking juicy right there to me, as a matter of fact. I'm going to make a list, and I'm going to put my marker in here. If you guys got any coins you want me to take a look at, put it under there. I'll do my best to get to them. I can't swear that I'll do them all, but I'll go there first before I start diving head on into the list that I'm making right now. But BNB looks interesting. Tron looks kind of interesting. I don't know if it's the right time to buy Tron. Let's see, what else have we got that looks interesting over here? Rat Bitcoin looks like it's trying to do something, but it's just Bitcoin. Monero is strong, but she's kind of still up there. Stellar might be interesting. Stellar might be a good buy. What else have we got here? This is on 7 days. So we're just kind of scrolling through. I'm looking at... oh, what are you? Athena? You're not one of them. Meme Core. Oh, that's an interesting shape you got going on right there. Rain. What is rain? What is this? What is rain? Peppy is an accumulation. There's gold. This is not hurting. Jido Steak Solano. Why do you look like you're double topping? Pax Gold looks awesome. What is this? Pole X-Matic Polygon making a comeback, people. Polygon making a comeback. And ATX DAO. What's going on with that one? You're breaking out. Alright, so, wow, BNB's the only one I've seen over here that really kind of speaking to me at the moment. Let's come over here and look at our gainers and losers for the top. Let's go with the... since they're on the top 1,000, go ahead and get them out of the way. Hadn't heard of most of these. The White Whale, I had a play on that. It was a slow play, but it gave me some gains on it. Deep Node, Avicii, these are very small market cap coins. River is down to 1166. Man, River is part of the reason why my tiny account can't get much bigger, because it chopped me. I started chopping. I won a really good trade there, and then trying to trade it, because I think it's slowly burning down to $9, but I don't know. My range is... my leverage or my position is too much where it's just I'm within range for it to come snap me too often, and so she did. It's down 24% in the last 24 hours. That's 1% an hour if you calculate it in my head. I'm just saying. Makes a lot of sense if you don't think about it. Just saying. All right, so let's move you up to top 300. Good old Pippin. We've been looking at Pippin. I ain't got no tray on you right now. Why you up at 41 cents without me, Pippin? What's up with you? Pippin looks kind of like she's had a good day today. Multiverse X. Weren't you like $150 at one time, and you're here at what, $6? What the hell? What? Cosmos Atom is $2.55. That's an abomination. Kinesis Silver. So silver is at $80 now, just hanging out at 80. That's kind of cool. Kinesis Silver. There's a river that's in the trash there. And Zcash. We gotta take a look at Zcash. We got 20 people hanging out with me right now. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, let me come over to the chat here real quick. Scar Jessica says, squid eyes, what? Squid eyes stick out often in a tubular or bulging way, especially in deep sea species like the cockeyed squid, to gather more light and improve vision in dimly lit or complex underwater. What are we talking about here? Environments allow them to spot predators or prey by focusing on different light sources like upward shadows or downward bioluminescence with specialized eyes. Well, by golly, we are an educational channel, aren't we? Yeah. How many of you guys knew that before? I'm just saying. You guys are awesome. There we go. There's some Degen. Well, a couple of Degen coins there. Well, we've got not really, GAST. Isn't that a gaming coin? TVK. Was that gaming too? XTZ. IOTX. Oh, I've not seen that one in a long time. That Iota was the shizzle at one point. That's a couple cycles ago. 33 degrees outside with 10 miles an hour winds. Making it really cold here in Arizona. Freeze warning in effect. Chris Klein said, that's how I ride roller coasters. I like to get out before the big drop. The moss sounded crazy. That was crazy. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we can get our news out of the way really quick if you let me get over to the news screen. I had to get a new news screen last night, so here we go. This one will take long. There's some good output here.
been hitting that lag on. I'm supposed to think. Thank you
The
very much.
morning's gray, the clocks are full. The world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good ass coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
Good ass copy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's start getting into some things. I want to take a look at B&B. Let's get into the nitty gritty. Okay, that's an hour in before we got the news. All right. This is the daily on B&B. Yeah, I think you look pretty nice, B&B. Look at the moving average. Let me get the line out here. We're above the 200 daily moving average. 800, 600, 360, 200, and 100, all in perfect order. We just got the little Riley ones, the 9, the 21, and the 50. That's the ones we got to slap around. That's why we can't have nice things, people. I'm just saying, those guys, they'll come around. They're just immature. That's all it is, right? I mean, you're really not cool until you get to 100 or 200, all right? Until then, you're just a little youngster out here doing all kinds of stupid crap. All right, so that's what's happening here. But now they're starting to come back around, man. If we zoom in over here, you can see they're trying to do a little 360 here. We almost got the 9 ready to cross over. This is on the daily. That is good. So this time tomorrow we should. Okay, I see this one heading back up. So we should be headed toward at least 930 in that area, right? This is the little sliver of green that we're looking for as we go through the big fat green or red ugly cloud there. I want to go from the wick and then skim across the bodies. That could be bad. That's a little subjective. Let's go with main bodies here. I'm going to take the risk with the main bodies instead of the wikis. Or you could just do wick to wick. I guess if you're using the magnet tool and stuff like that, that's what you'd be looking at. But it's acceptable. It's just not my chosen way. I don't have anything bad to say about it. If it works for you, do it that way. Going from bodies to bodies is my way. All right, so are we doing some type of a double, triple bottom? We're doing a bottoming section over here, right? We get this little accumulation zone. On this and a lot of other access, just a little bitty box. This is where your Wyckoff theory can be kind of come down, or it can play into a box theory. Usually there's a little spring down here before you get that, but it doesn't have to be. Hopefully we don't do that, because that would mean dropping back down here to 800 something. That would suck. So let's not get on the Wyckoff train. Let's just see if we can get up some kind of double bottom idea over here. This is daily, right? I do like the way that it rounded over here. I personally like that. Oh, it's got that shape. And actually, let's see, where did we pull back to? Let's take a Fibonacci from this peak over here. We're still right at our 236 area, our little juicy buy zone. This is our little discount zone. The little zone to stock up before things start getting marked up. Because we're looking at a target of 1016 and 1154 for our two main targets to target right here. So that involves us getting out of this zone about 930, and then we can start working our way up there. Now, if we were to do that and just say buying above the daily 200 moving average, which that's a strategy, that's a bot strategy, common. 2%, 12% to the first target area, the main one, about $1,017. To about 1150 area would be 26% gains. That's on spot. Now, if you did 5 or 10x leverage, that, 10x would get you, 260% gains if we got up there, right? So that's fairly reasonable. Some of you guys are gonna get out there and use that 76x leverage. You guys are crazy. You're crazy if you're starting out with it. If you started out with, 5, 6, 10x leverage, and then as the price got up, and then you just kind of pulled your collateral out by increasing the leverage, You can do that, and then it makes you look amazing. You're pulling your collateral out, but you're also paying some higher fees when you do that, when you cash out, because you're using borrowed money. So they're going to charge you out to ask for it. Don't think these exchanges work like banks, people. They're charging you interest on every damn thing that you do. Interest and fees. It's just so small, you don't realize that you're doing it. I just realized that I saved $20 in fees on one exchange, and I'm like, that was a $100 account. How the hell am I got $20 of fees? I'm glad I saved them, but why would they account up that? If you trade a lot, imagine that every little trade that you do, there's a little bit of it that goes to somewhere, right? Outside of the trade. You trade a lot over a period of a month or so, right? That's a lot of it that's just being taken out of your account that you're not noticing, right? And it's okay if you're making enough profit to cover it. But if you're not at that point, or you're just on a streak, you know, got me on a losing streak. I've been on a little bit of a losing streak this past week. And you just see it kind of on my tiny account, especially on my tiny account. You just see it just slowly go down. Them fees were a thing, so you know, keep that in the back of your mind. All right, so B&B is looking kind of interesting to me. I kind of like it. I think there might be something here. I'm going to try to grab this little guy. There we go. We got him right there. So I'm looking for their short term or shorter term. This nice little swing trade idea on the daily. Could take a couple of weeks for us to get up to the first target. Let's see. We got 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch. That's a valid trend line right there. There's a channel line dove, so are you a trend line? Yeah, I think you are. There's a dotted trend line over here too, so there's some resistance coming in about 960. Keep around on that one too. I'm going to take this and just put it over here into the trade setups, just for some swing trade ideas here. This is B&B. So we got some action going on over here, and I haven't read it yet. But I appreciate you guys for posting over here. This is exactly what I'd like to see more people posting ideas. Anything that you happen to come by, and just share it with everybody. That's what makes the group great, right? And it's a free group right now anyway, right? So the more sharing, the more better. The more battery. All right, so B&B looks kind of interesting. Tron looked interesting, but I think she's up a little bit too high. Well, it doesn't look so high on the daily, does it? Oh, maybe not. I guess maybe I'm confused and thinking about something else. Tron. This is Tron Inc. on the NASDAQ. You're not it. Tron, Tether. There we go. This is on the 4 hour. Yeah, you're looking kind of cool. So looks like we might have a possible or confirmed Head and Shoulders bottom. You could look at it that way. You could look at it as a nice big ass scallop. A lot of ways, and they're all, well, these are all valid anyway. Some people might have even been following a channel idea where you get a breakout and retest. All these ideas are valid. It might have been a falling wedge for somebody, which, you know, not the best one, but it's all about this trend line right here and that idea and getting that retest on there. So there are a lot of different patterns that a lot of people might see, right? And they can all be valid. If you got 2 touches on one side and 3 on the other, you got a valid idea. Right now, we got 3 touch areas coming up as soon as we touch that one. That is resistance. If we look at the bigger idea and we cut through the wicks, we just go with the candle bodies here. And see, this is a top, this is a bottom idea there. See that we've got a very huge humongous, gigantic bullish megaphone. I want to bring up my little cheat sheet over here, and this guy happens to be. Is this thing not? There we go. Are you not on there? You're on there, right? Are you not on there? Why am I not seeing it on the list? This one has a 72% chance to break up. Are you seriously not on there? That's the one that's not on there. This one has a 72%. Did I wake up in another universe again? Why would I not have put you on there? I made that cheat sheet. Oh yeah, it's behind. I see. It's behind. The boobs probably distracted me. There it is. It's right beside Jenny's boobs right there. Yeah, you see? It's the part that's not bouncing right over there. That's why. 72% chance that this shape breaks to the upside, especially after it makes a partial decline here at a nice support area. So this is Tron. Tron getting ready to do something. Tron getting ready to. Well, we haven't looked at this one in a minute. Well, you're keeping that. Let's. I just remember buying some Tron when it was like 12 cents, and I've still got. It was a small bag, but mostly just to use as gas fees. But Tron was supposed to be real affordable for sending Bitcoin or sending Tether and stuff like that, right? When I use it on an exchange, it's like, I mean, sometimes Ethereum's cheaper than Tron. I'm like, well, that was supposed to defeat the purpose, at least on the exchanges anyway. Well, it's been a minute. It's back in November. That's about 2 years. Over 2 years ago when it was at that. Wow, I've been holding that for about 2 years or whatever. All right, so what do we got going on here, though? Providing that this holds and we don't lose it, and it's trying to round out and go up, so I think, can it? Give me just a few moments to just go over a few ideas here. What did we count? Oh, 6, yeah? Might have this little guy. It looks like a Gartley. 618 pullback. Also came back to roughly about a 618. Qualify for a 618. Close enough to fall into it. It's not perfect, but that might be what we're looking at. And you come up with 2C. Yes, I do like that. I do like that target for this one. So I'm saying about 39 cents, almost 40 cents, as being the major target I'll be looking for. The high target I'll be looking here for bigger time frames on Tron. What would that look like as a possible play for a swing trade? From where we are, or if we break out, that would be the safer way to wait till we break out and get above the 30 cent area. Maybe about 31% gains on spot. Not bad. Not amazing, but not bad. Nice round. She's got some stuff to work through, but she's trying to do it right now. She's approaching Lucy right now. The 666 moving average there. Guess we need some indicators back here. I keep forgetting to turn them on. They just look choppy right now. All right, let's take a look at This was a user request, GHST. Let's take a look at that. Let's look over on Binance. 4-hour chart here. What's the MACD doing? Are you rolling over? Maybe. Moving averages look good on the 4-hour. Moving averages are climbing up the ranks there. That's doing good. That's doing good. It's below the 9 and it's struggling right now. Wow, I think we got the old fuzzy peacock pattern. Or the Gonzo pattern. Is that Gonzo? From the Muppets. So a lot of little spikes there. This one gets some pump and dumps, huh? It went up 29 cents and then came back to 17. Or may not be pumping dumps, but low liquidity. Meaning $100 could move the whole dang market. Just nobody's trading it. All right, so there's some ideas of channels here. Want to look at these ideas. Oh, that's nice. That angle held and we wicked down to it. That's pretty impressive. Squeezing here. Can look for falling wedges. She's at 18.4 cents. I mean, at this point, you just got to DCA into your favorite. She's definitely an area she needs to do something. Possible reversal areas. We looked at this before. Had a $2.65 target. It went to $3.85 in April. That was when things were good, right? All right. Well. So at one point, yeah, this one is the same one I was thinking about. I think it's game related, and those things are hurting really bad. I mean, DCAing into this would probably be your best bet. I think it's best to just kind of look at it from over here, from this wick that we had in October to the high there. And you see we got a 786 retracement ticking our boxes for a setup. So she's at a possible bottom, probably the low, I would think, or we would hope. And so I'd be playing this fib short term until we actually get somewhere, recover where we've been in the last 2 months. So once we can get past 21 cents, we'll be looking about 24 and targeting basically right at 29. Then we can look and see if we can start coming up to around 42 and 39 after we get through those little hurdles. But those are the first ones that we got to get past right there. Those are the great pivot targets that are excellent to take profit at. What does that look like from here? That's not bad. 30% on spot to the first target area. 56% we make it up through here. Here's our trend line. If you just take it right over there, kind of says, oh, maybe we'll get a little bit above it. Here's your other trend line that spells out the resistance that you're coming into right now. We want to have to break out. So buying the breakout or starting your DCA, well, you can just DCA anywhere through here. Usually that's a good strategy when you're down at bottoms like this, just because you could be here for a while. So you don't have to go a whole entry just now. You can just put, I don't know, just a little bit slivers at a time. Unless you're using that leverage, that is. Let's look at TVK real quick. TVK is on Kraken. That's one that's down a lot. Holy crap shoots! It spiked up to 44 cents and now it is, you can get 10, no, it's almost a penny. It's almost a penny. I forgot what this one is, but it scares me. TVK. Virtua. Because I think this is the one I usually get confused with virtuals. Its market cap is less than $1 million. It's $700-something. It's got 1.2 billion coins. Not too bad. Okay, that's reasonable. You just had a bad time, right? All-time high was 5 years ago. It was $1.21. All-time low was 0.002, and that was 9 days ago. It's up 250% in the last 10 days, so somebody had an opportunity to make something. You're not telling me anything about the coin, though. It's on Ethereum. Let's take a look at the website. Cardano Island. Why are you on Ethereum? Create your avatar, race across the island at your own vehicles, and soar through skies and airships. Explore interactive buildings. Okay, well that's why it's down the bottom, because this is just not hot at all right now. NFTs are not hot. Download now. So fully integrated into the Cardano powered metaverse. Metaverse is not a hot thing right now. And I don't know if it's going to be anytime real soon, honestly. So I mean, that's just something to think about. But definitely at the bottom. I mean, and this could be one that I don't know. Let's go broke ass Degen. Let's say you bought $10 worth. Let's say you bought $10 worth, and we were fortunate enough not to even make a higher high between this cycle and maybe the top of next cycle or something. Who knows? Between now and then, you know, there will be about four or 10, probably about 10 times as many altcoins on the market as what there currently are. But what would that look like if you put $100 in down here, or $10? Let's say $10 in here, and maybe we got lucky. Blah blah blah. Things happen over time, and you just had this on a wallet, and you probably forgot about it when it got up here. 3,500% gains, 3,500% gains. I can't even. That you're messing with my head on the math. Does that mean your $10 would turn into like $350? It's not a bad place to park $10 if you look at it in that aspect. Do you need to? Well, that's up to you. As nice as the website and all that, the idea seem, you know, there's no telling how long it will take for this comes back in. But if it does, then what's, you know, these are kind of lottery ticket plays. The good thing is, if you put only $10 in and it goes down, well, it's only $10, right? The bad, or the bad news, I guess, is, well, I guess it's good. So you're saying if I put $100 in, and then don't get greedy, come on. XTZ, that was by request. Let's take a look at that one. Bybit's got you. What are you doing over here? It's 58 cents. Let's go to the weekly. It was $8 before. Weekly's got the green dot. That's a good sign. And MACD is trying to flip bullish. She might be ready to do something. She's on the bottom. Let's go to the daily. Well, let's go with that wick.
The bull run is a fairy tale, happy ending, got delisted.
Technically a breakout from the channel. It doesn't account for this guy, which means that basically right up through here, 75 cents is probably where you're gonna face the brunt of your rejection here. I would go with that 382 at 72 cents right there. Maybe you can get a little bit more. Maybe we can get up to around 80 right now before it pulls back. So from where we are now up to the first target, it's not bad. 25% gain. Second target, if we can make it up toward there, about 43% gains. So probably come up here, roll over, and then have to go for it again. Oh, we could have done that. No, zoom out, motherfucker. Oh. That's kind of really driving home, yeah, this idea over here, I think. I think that's the one to be looking for, about 72 cents. Let's go to the 4 hour and just kind of see what you're doing over here. Oh, nice. Okay, this is what we want to see all of these altcoins do, is start climbing the ladder. When they accumulate and we start climbing over, this is a great example of how the moving average strategies works. And we just start climbing up them, right? 9 starts crossing, 21 starts crossing all the bigger moving averages, 50, 100, 200. Just went right up the ladder. 300, 600, 800 got rejection, came back here. Now we're trying to get above it, and we can. And then we should start coming back down, probably to 200, and talk to it at some point. So we still got a little bit more that we can go here. If it chooses to, it doesn't have to. It could just roll over now, but it can get up there just a wee bit more before she starts coming down. So let's see if we can at least get up to 62. That would be a great place locally for it to get rejection. So it might have a little bit more to squeeze out this weekend. Maybe it's at 58 cents right now. XTZ. I want to take a look at M. I guess we can look on Kraken. You got it over here? It's $1.68 right now. M is, oh god, meme core, I think. Meme core. Let me get some details on it. So yeah, okay, it's $1.69. $2.9 billion market cap. It's relatively new because it didn't come out until what, July of last year, so it's a little over about 6-7 months old. A lot of coins, man. 10 billion of them. Half of that many is out. Weren't you up? Oh, it's a buy. Oh, yeah. All-time high was $2.96. That was 4 months ago. And now we're $1.69. I thought you were doing a lot more than that. All right. I don't know if we got anything here or not. Oh, we've already got you pulled up. Okay, weekly. Let's go to the weekly. Log is a flag to the upside, Helen. It's got a 9 cross in the 21. I don't trust it. Oh man, you got a nice trend line though. You been working out? What you been doing? What's your routine? Alright, that's a nice trend line. I can't bitch about that. Had a nice, yeah, what did you have? 618, that's gorgeous. Had a nice double top here. I think it's got a... What did you do? 0.5. It should have been a bat, right? But no, you kind of just went straight for a double top, so that's not really... I don't think that really qualifies. You still get the same kind of reactions from it a lot of times, though. But you're 618 instead of down here. Okay, that's an interesting concept. Okay, cool. I'm talking to myself. I do that a lot. It's all those voices inside my head. Alright, we're above the 9 moving average on the daily. Bullish cross is going on their moving average into a red cloud. This is actually looking pretty good to me. Let's get some more local targets over here. Oh, nice. We just left the 236 area. That means this train is ready to take off. So we're looking at 185, which is not much from here.
chasing highs, just having a trade. When a bull of a coin gave me that bumper parade. He shook me up, he took me by surprise. He led me this way, and he led me that way. Really quite absurd. Me a crypto bird, Satoshi's calling, having the night. FOMO's dancing, turning wrong to right. Being on right. It's just a
Let's see if we can get that one. I'm not sure. Well, I guess I could have checked. I didn't. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. All right. So one of the moon targets, other than these guys, like 378, which could be happening, 273. And the one that would pay us out the most, I mean, the one we need to wait for, that's worth waiting for, in my personal opinion, as if we're looking for a bottom pattern here, a double bottom, take the neckline, depending on how you take your measure moves or whatever. Oh, snap. It suggests we might even get up higher, and maybe that'll get us up there to that area. The full measure move probably would. Yeah. So there's something to be said about that 2.73 area. But like 227, we get out. May take a while, flag out above it. But what's the gains look like? 168 from where we are now. 28 to 57% gains on spot. It has got a lot of crap going on. What is it? I just drew that line too, right? That's not an actual, or is it? No, it's. I can't tell. I think I just drew that. But right here, the 600 and the 800 look like they're trying to bearish cross, and that's going to be an area of contention right here. What about 191? And that would be about 12% up. Okay. She just looks like she moves slow.
Market's glitching. Market's twitching.
Blue Car Trader says, move your... Oh, snap. Is it still on there? Sorry. I did. Thank you for telling me. I'm sorry I didn't see that earlier. Move your angle cheat charts, blocking the view. My bad. Says, thank you for looking at my request. My pleasure, my man. That's what I'm here for. He never noticed he had it muted. Don't tell me. I'm not muted, though, right? We need a sound Nightbot command when something goes. That's what I was working on when I was doing Nightbot before. That was one of the things it was going to do, is also let me know when you guys start putting mic in or talking about it was going to pick up on it and then start making my. The idea was to have it start flashing my screen that I look at to warn me. And Grok said it could be done, but with all the hours I spent there, Grok tell me it should be done now. It never was. I got frustrated with it. I was muted during the news, that whole news section? Really? Ah, great. Well, that's why everybody's leaving then, I guess, right? I'm glad you told me that. Okay, well, let's fix that right now. I had to put a whole new news scene over. And I forgot to put the mic in. I would have missed that. I'll be doing it again tomorrow night if you hadn't saw that. So thank you guys. I appreciate that. Yeah, when you did the GSC, the commercial sound, that's when I switched scenes again. All right. Well, gosh, that was a lot of news that I felt like I was reading. I was doing a good job. I did such an excellent job reading the news. It was perfect. You said I've been there to here. That's a lot of news. That's a lot more than I thought. Hopefully you could read it. There was some good alpha in there. And some of it was interesting. Alright, so newsroom. Let me come over here and let's test this if you don't mind. Let's make sure that next time that will not happen. Gosh, as much as I try to be professional here, I sure am amateur. I'm just saying. All right. So there should be sound over here. We can read lips, says Garjesco. I got some big turkey lips. To be fair, it's how I normally watch the network use it anyway. Hey, we got Jay Violet. Well, now she's putting the no sound thing on. But you guys can't hear right now, right? I'm getting nothing. We must have a news flash. Must be a big delay. We can hear you? Okay, cool. So next time we come back here. Awesome. Let me see if I can try a different news thing. Alright, so this should take us back to the regular thing. Sound should be good.
For those of you out there hitting that like on, I just want to say thank you.
It's time for coffee.
The morning's gray, the clocks are full. The world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good as coffee's here, you know.
Whistle if you
the
got it.
best part of waking up is good as coffee in your cup.
Just saying. Alright, so we've been going for about an hour, 28 minutes. Apparently I have a 2-hour stream, so we got about 30 minutes to do some more altcoins and stuff. I just wanted to check out Rain because I don't know what the hell it is, and it looked like it had a good chart, or it was doing something, I can't remember. Did you already did? I guess that's what it looked like. 3-day chart on Rain is still above the 9 moving average. What is Rain? Let's find out about it first. What is this? 0.0083, so it's less than a penny right now. How do you have a $2.8 billion market cap? How long have you been in the game? You've been in the game 4 months and you got a $2.8 billion market cap. Something suspect. And here we go. Here's how we can cover it up with 1.1 something trillion. I'm not interested. I don't think I'm interested in. Not as a serious thing, I don't think. Rain secures $250 million Series C funding. Rain, a Visa-linked stablecoin platform, raised $250. You can be a stablecoin platform, but what the hell does your coin do? Are you on Arbitrum? Let's see what are we looking at? What is this thing? You got too damn many coins. Prediction markets, that's going to be hot. I don't know if you're the one. Rain changes the rules of prediction markets game with maximum decentralizations. Oh, screw this. Are we over here? Isn't there a Grok over here? There's Grok. Hey, Grok. Oh, that's cool. Let's see what Grok says. Grok's been kind of slow lately. I don't know why. We will come back to Grok because he's thinking. I don't want to disturb Grok when she be thinking. Grok told me her name was Eve. So we could be looking at that. We could be looking at. I'd be looking more at that. I think, baby, you've 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ABC corrections. I think she's already probably met her little tops over here. Let's do an extension. You nailed that 1414 little bastard, right? A baby right there. Okay.
Chopped up frog stuck in a wiggle.
To me, I think it'd be worth waiting to see if we get back to 0.006. If it breaks past, if it gets to a penny though, then she's probably on a tear. But I'm not sold on this idea just yet. Oh, I can kind of see that. If we're doing channels. Oh, okay. That I kind of like that idea too. So we should be at resistance if this is accurate. And of course, you know, we also got some other ideas. I'm just dissecting right now. You could come straight down, or 236 would mean that you're just not up high enough. Let's put our 236 in there. Well, that's where you've been though. Alright, so from this high, if it comes back down here and starts going up, we just haven't put our higher high in, so we probably got a little bit higher to come before we get a serious pullback. But I'm really kind of looking for it to come down here. Alright, well, whatever. Rain looked like it was doing something. I'm not impressed with it myself. No, nobody asked for it, and nobody wanted to see it. Oh, that's why we lost 10 people. Oh my gosh. Is there one for the snow? Grok or Oh yeah, that's what we're doing. We're doing Grok. Good ass copy. So the top prediction, top crypto prediction markets, and that's what this ring was supposed to have been. I don't. Maybe it'll catch, but Poly market not yet. I don't think they've released their coin just yet. Rain. Oh, it's in there. I guess it's one of the top contenders in Opinion Labs and Limitless and Drift. And Augur. I mean, Stray, did you hear that? Rep. It's been a ghost town, man. It was I've got to see part of the platform with a VPN one time. But there's just nobody there, and hadn't been anybody there doing anything when it went on. And that's been a couple years ago. But there was some news that Rep was trying to do something. Huh. So the poly market and the prediction things, that's a narrative probably to keep your eye on in crypto. Oh, you're at 86 cents. Oh, you recently went to 264? I think that's probably when Strago was talking about it back in October. Wow. I think when we played it, it was back over here. Alright, well. What was the other one? There was one more. Rain and a pin. Drift photograph. Drift. I played Drift before. Here we go. How about on KuCoin? Oh snap! You're. Oh wow! You went lower than low. Oh, looks like we were looking at it when it first came out, or if it was first on this exchange. It's probably when it first came out. I don't know. Well, that doesn't look as healthy at the moment here on the 3-day chart. You're at a good area though. You're in a damn good area though. As long as you don't go any lower. Oh my god, is there a play here for Drift? Yeah. It was 279 at one point. Nope, I don't see it just yet. That you do, though. Alright, this is Drift, and I wasn't really considering it before. But I kind of think it looks interesting when it comes to swing trade idea right now.
I left too soon, heart pounding the beat. Grades a bronco, knocking me off my feet. Panic's a gallop, selling at the dip. Hope's a wink, giving me a zip. Market's a corral, twisting my fate. Joy's a quick hoof, gone in a state. Oh, I'm sassing at the reins, total art. Cycles end game, lighten up the dark. Raise my claim, dodge the bull's wild kick. Shake the jitters, make my dream click. Push the highs up at the wobbly sway.
Alright, let's do some
Bounce, chase the payday.
analysts.
Lift it, synth pulse, who hoops collide like the dusty play.
We got a
Raise my claim, hear my rowdy
big ass list of targets. Let me get you up there, 886.
cheeky trot. Shake it wild, give it a shot.
What was that?
Recycles my hoop, gangs with a grin.
So there is a possibility based on we had a low, we went high, and we came down here, and then we went up for another high, and then this is the move to the down from it. So we're going from there. When we take that into account, there's a harmonic idea here. This is a bullish or a bearish shark pattern. Bearish meaning bearish once it gets up here, not bearish where it's at right now. This should be the very tip before we start slowly, or however, I don't know if it's going to be slow or what, to make it up here. I would think it would probably be slow. We got these little areas to go through, but even if we don't make it over there, just going from here to there, taking that into account from this bottom area, this one's starting to look kind of interesting to me. This one looks like it could be, if you're patient, it looks like this one might be a money maker. It is in the prediction market protocol, right? We'll take a bigger look and go to the website here. That's 128% just to get to 35 cents. She's at 15 cents right now. This one's been cooked, but she's at strong support level, 1.272 Fibonacci retracement to the downside. Bottom area, fib area, fulfilling one of the requirements for a very well-known pattern harmonically that has a really good success rate of playing out. Might be worth paying attention to. 128% to 36 cents. To the first real target, though, it's 210% gains. That's 48 cents. Second target would take you to 341% gains. And then getting right back up here toward where we were just in October, before that's when everything was feeling all juicy. That's almost 500% gains. Sounds crazy, but if the harmonic thing is, there is any truth to it, and one day we look back and we're at $1.78 drift comes back into the picture, because we haven't been here since, I can't see because this is in my way, we haven't been here since November of 2024, so about 2 years ago. But we can get back to the prices that we were at 2 years ago. That's 900% gains. That is pretty much your 10x right there. You're looking at a 10x. I mean, we're sitting here at 16 cents right now. We're going to 177. $100 could turn into $1,000 over time, just on spot by itself. Huh. On spot margin, if it's available, you can add a little leverage. It's usually 3 to 5x that you can get there, and you can tweak it. But $100 on spot margin could get you, up to maybe $3,000 out of it. If you can play, and that's just straight up from there to there. That's not taking into account anything that you do building a position. This is a great place to build a position of it through here. So this is something I'm kind of interested in. If between here and the 236, we got 145% gains. You know, you start out with a $100 or whatever a position here. By the time that we finally get breakout and get over here, you probably built that bag to where it's several $100s worth at that point. And then have more to sell over there. At least that's what we try to do during these points. Okay, that looks kind of interesting to me. For a position trade, swing, very, very, very major swing idea trade. I'm keeping this one. I'm going to keep this one. 17 people hanging out. Thank you. We got the sound on. Where is our Telegram? We're going to post it over here. Trade setups. This is Drift. Possible. That's a key word. All right, let's take a look at the 4 hours, see what you're doing over here. So we can see what the bigger picture is kind of saying. What are you saying on the 4 hour? So I'm getting ready to rock your world. This one's looking good. So all these moving averages are starting to get together. It had a rejection over the 200 this first time, right? And she's been severely rejected. She's still under the 9 moving average, so technically she's still kind of bitchy. Candle body. We might come down just a wee bit lower here. Well, if you can get in about 15. Well, we're at 16 cents right now. If you get in about half a penny cheaper, you start thinking, what does it matter? Well, you could look at it that way. This is why DCA is a good idea through here. Expanding a little bit there. Yeah, I think we're headed for that about 15.5 area. I'm going to put an alert on this one. And I've got to... Do I get to put my note on here? No? Okay, well, whatever. I'm going to... I'll tell you what, I'm going to take my trend line up just a hair, too. Just a little hair so it will cross it and trigger my alert. Oh, here's a message. Do not ignore this one, dumbass. Do not ignore this one, dumbass. Okay, so I created an alert there. I ignore my alerts a lot. That's sad but true. I kind of like, this is my favorite one that I've seen so far tonight. This idea right here for Drift of all things. Let's pull up Drift. Make sure it's got good tokenomics and stuff or whatever. Just to Drift protocol is what it is. This one's got $88 million market cap. It's got 1 billion coins. Circulating supply is half that. Okay. What is Drift Protocol? Drift Protocol is a Solana... I didn't know that. Is your Solana-based decentralized exchange offering on-chain deposits, withdrawals, and transactions for transparent and non-custodial trading. The platform supports various services, including spot trading, perpetual trading, lending, and more. I guess prediction markets, because that was the sector that led us here. All right, where's your exchange thing? Let's go check it out. I've never used it. I've never used it. That looks bitchin'. You connect your wallet, panel, Brave. What we got over here? Pretty much whatever you want to trade. 10x perpetuals. Okay. Well, I still don't see prediction markets, which is what I was supposed to be here investing in. I'm just saying, but you look sexy on the charts. I don't see anything about prediction markets. But that's cool. So if you're trying to trade but you can't get some coins because your country won't let you do some things, these are some great answers. A lot of times you can find one that's got some things. You got Tau? But a lot of your exchanges are doing that too. If you look, like MEXC and other things, they've got some decentralized exchange versions too, especially for Solana. All right. This one's got my interest peak, but she might be coming down a little bit more. But 15 cents. Imagine if this one gets up to 35 cents, man, or higher. I like it. I think Joe was trading this one a while back, if I remember right. I'm Trade Intuition. Vintage Garden, hey, welcome to the stream, man. Glad to have you here. I'm not a beta bot at home. Or I am a beta bot at home. Okay. Oh, Anita's my boss.
Mom said, put it in premium bond. I said, Mom, you're adorable. Now
Says ladies. Is that for Anita?
feeling deplorable. Yeah,
Where were we? Was it KuCoin?
they said just hold out, darling.
This is on the 4 hour. Hey, ladies is holding in there. She's holding in there. I'm glad. Now the moving averages are doing better. The 50 has crossed over all of them. The 100, 200, and now the 360. That's exactly what we want to see. It's held the line so far. 1 hump, 2 hump. Let's see if we can get a higher one, a 3 hump, and then before we dump, or at least a double top. So I would be looking for at least a double top or higher or up here. Judging by our wave count, if we're looking at Elliott wave stuff, 1, 2, 3, this is 4. It needs to either do a double to count as a 5 or go higher. And that gives us gains. That's 20 to 36% more gains coming. So yeah, it's looking a lot better, starting to climb through the ladder of moving averages there. That's great. So what's another one that we've seen that's above on the 4 hour above the 360 moving average. We're seeing some progress. We're seeing some progress out of some of them, especially the meme coins, looks like. Speaking of meme coins, how's Peppy doing? Peppy. Pullback for Peppy. We got the old Peppy pullback going on. She went a little bit further than the 360. So that's what you could be seeing out of like ladies, right? Working our way through there. They go up to the 800. Yeah. So just hadn't got there yet. This one has, and then we're getting her pullback.
Then the wolf bought the abattoir and rebranded it to Fi. Terms and conditions.
It's almost at a level to bounce. It might bounce. It'd be cool if it did bounce from here. I believe we already got the target. Yeah, we already got some of the targets already set up there. Mostly this one at 880. Well, Peppy. Oh, nice. And we have Peppy in a harmonic thing, a bullish pattern. And really, this is the sweet target for that kind of setup. And it can also get higher, right? So Peppy looking kind of good. She was down where nobody loved her. It's still at a good price, man. It's still at a cheap-ass price when you look at Peppy compared to where it's... Oh, well, it's been... Oh, yeah, I forgot about that 0. It hasn't been here since April of 2024, before it went off to see its All-time highs in December 2024. That's crazy. That was your all-time high, Peppy? You got so many zeros, it's hard for me to track and remember which is the good numbers to sell at. Let's see if we can dial that in. Looks like we got a possible retest of a breakout with volume. Cool. Peppy's looking kind of interesting. Let's look at it on 4 hour. Oh, we just did, yeah. Might be bouncing here, I hope. Although that cloud suggests that we might be coming down a little bit, so gosh darn it. Shoot. Let's start looking down here. I hope you don't do that, but you might. Let's give another possible lower low that, or lower high that it could be getting over here for Peppy. If things go south, we might actually see it down at 497 instead of 592. How long we've been going? It's been, it's that time. Hype train! Hey, Nightbot is working, right? That's not, yeah, Nightbot should be working right now, right? And you tried that and it did do anything in the hype train? You got the actual numbers. Next stop, Alpha Centauri Stellar System! 4.3 light years away. Road Dawg is sponsored by Good Ass Coffee, the coffee that's good and ass at the same time. My poor Peppy bag one day. It's starting to look better. J Violet got it working. Thank you, J Violet. Thank you so much. Shout out to J Violet. I don't know that she's even here right now, but when she is, she's always helpful. Everywhere I see her go, I see her on other streams and stuff like that from time to time. Always so helpful. Just a good person all the way around. Subscribe to the channel. 2025, the altcoin holder's nightmare except for Zcash. Let's take a look at what. Did we look at Zcash at all? I can't remember. Squirrel. This is the perps. We got a little exposure over here on something. Oh my God, we were looking at. I think you were down here. I think you fit better on like maybe we just have to, yeah. I think you fit a little bit better on this chart. There you go. I think that's where you got a little too much exposure. We're coming back to cleavage. Can't get away from that cleavage area right over here, can we? What the hell's happening? Is people still scared of Zcash? You lost your main trend line.
Saddle up or something. It's
Come on, Zcash. Oh man, what the hell? I thought it had a promise and now I don't. You maybe it's trying to fake us out here. What are you doing, Zcash? Alright. So we got FUD and Zcash and it's like everybody hates it now. You bounced off of this and that could have gotten us up here to 1,000. That's what we were kind of hoping for and looking for. We're at 958. I remember going over this before. But now we can't depend on it because you want to go break a trend line and you're wanting to go do something else. Well, thank you for that. I was looking at, oh man. Okay, well let's take a look at a different idea. You still point down here. You still point down here. Are you going to do that? That's one idea. That's a very likely idea. So the way I see it for Zcashio, it's got a couple of options right to get one nailing in here. Or are you different? Something's not lined up.
That's half asleep. Degens and misfits clustering secrets they don't keep. Why hover on the edge? Super chat your plea. Remember keys to nowhere. Join the apathy. Like spark a tiny flame. Crowd swell so mild.
Well, I'm going to mark the 786 here.
Poke that like if you're bored. Join the dog parade. Super chat your nonsense. Make the
I hope that doesn't play out that way. I'm disappointed that it lost that trend line right there. So either we catch here, or we start coming here, or possibly even lower. I mean, there's some lower targets we could be looking at, but I can't imagine it getting down to back down to 180 and all that. So unless we come back and reclaim this, and this is our higher low, maybe it could be. Let's look at the local price action over here. There's a 786, 886 area here. Maybe we could bounce off the 786 or not even get down to it and get back. I mean, we're looking for a Hail Mary on this one to save it because she's already broke that trend line, got some crosses, but I'm not liking that for USD Cash. Looks like you got a ABC correction going on. That's what I'm looking at. If you're at a C and you can bounce and get out of this. Elliot, let's see what you got to say over here. Yeah, that's what we were hoping, Elliot, but what happened? That's a good point, Elliot. 3, 4, 5. You do need to go back up there. That's a very good point, Elliot. Here we go. 5 wave. This one couldn't go up any higher, so this made the A, B, C, and yeah. So what I'm saying, there's an idea that it's just going to try to do a double bottom over here in this area, whether it's a higher low or coming all the way back down to 618. We don't need that. If it loses that, man, oh man, this thing is basically shot. All right, so what does our bigger indicators look like? Oh, like you could go down more, but you could go down there. Okay. So, it's like we got about another 50, up to another $50 we could still be falling for Zcash before people start liking it again. That sucks, Zcash. I'm kind of disappointed. Fall out from the FUB. If everything else moves, it may not. It may not its own fault. Okay, sleepy. Turkey is sleepy. Can a meme turn into not a meme? Yeah, if they get a use case, it can start out as just a thing, but then I think like Shiba. Now I haven't really checked in on tokenomics on Shiba, but I think they opened up a DEX and got Leash and Bone and some other tokens associated with the DEX and DeFi and stuff. So yeah, it's one started out as a meme, but then turned into something. They definitely can. I mean, we've got technically we got 2 memes here for this channel and for our group. The first one I made was Road Dawg coin. Do I have you up? And I'm going to, the use case I'm going to implement is for some things in the Telegram. After I get the Telegram, I'm going to first get the group more to where I want it to be before I start implementing this. I think a little bit more over there and some special features, but that'll add use case to it. We're hanging out at a market cap of 6,000 and trying to get this thing eventually the bonding curve. We got to get to 56,000 to graduate so that we can go on the decentralized exchanges. But yeah, we do have that, and then we also got our Cooter coin too. I'm not logged in to show it, and I don't know if I'll be able to find it. But Cooter's our mascot. He's the little turtle that you see on my thumbnails and stuff. That one does not technically have it's pretty much straight meme right now. This one, the Road Dawg coin, that's the one you hear about in my songs and everything. We're going to give it a use case and make a for trading groups, right? A lot of them want to charge you a subscription fee monthly, and it can be anywhere from $50 to $100. My idea is to just, a certain amount of Road coin, you look at 5 or 10 million coin, hold it in your wallet, and you have access to the private areas where I'll have courses and a lot more, valuable material sitting there waiting. And access for mentorship and all the other stuff that you get with a trading group. But you just have to hold this in your wallet, and then when you don't want it, you just go sell it. I'm gonna be the only place that will give you a refund. And then it lets people, as more and more people, this goes up, and then for the people that have been there, give them an opportunity to, hey man, profit from a trading group, other than having to spend $99 a month for a simple something trading strategy you can learn on Investopedia. So that's the idea behind Roadcoin. We haven't got it all fully implemented yet. We're trying. Did a trial run, but it had glitches. But yes, a meme coin can have utility. Depends on who's behind it. We can make ladies coin used for groceries and makeup purchase. Or you could use real money or something else too. Well, not trying to be a damper, but do have to consider that. Dog coins only can buy dog food. Oh, what'd I do? What the hell was that? What happened? Okay, get back here. There we go. Dog coins can only buy dog food. Ah, that's funny. Poor cats can't eat. All right, well, let's take a look at Bitcoin and see what it's doing. Bitcoin is looking choppy to me right now. And I wouldn't doubt it might get a little frustrating, boring, or maybe a little scary as we go into Saturday. But there were some signs on the daily that we could be, we got higher things to come. Again, I've got this idea here. Oh, it was smaller time frames. Well, we can do it on the hour, can't we? I've got this idea here, and it was looking really scrumptious before we started coming back down and getting sideways here. But that's what it did on the other thing that I had. It went sideways and looked like it would never come down to target, but it did. So this one fit this harmonic pattern so far really well, as far as matching up with the pivot areas and everything. So I think this one's got a real good shot. I think eventually, we can see this confirm at 95.5. Just got to give it some time. But I tell you, the smaller time frames are just looking like it's going to give it a run for money. Maybe trying to come back down a little bit over here too. But it shouldn't come back past this low over here, or this area 89.6, 89.5 there. It might come back to it, and that's fine. But as far as moving averages here, I'm on a 2 hour. That's a good one to watch too. We got our bullets crosses. Those are some good things. But it suggests, man, we might be coming back to test 89,000 something, right? So short term, something like that's a possibility, but this can still play out. That just gives us a better entry idea or add to our position if we're trying to make a play there. But if we can, fortunately, get in around 89.8, 89.7, somewhere through there, you can make a whopping 3% on spot when we get back to our first target. This looks pretty decent. Hopefully, it can go good. This is kind of a little concerning, that little cross there, but let's see. This is good. Shaky turbulence, just like the thumbnail from last night was saying. We're in some shaky turbulence, and that's what we've had. But it does look like it does have a fairly decent chance to start going up on some of these things, right? All right, guys, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you being here. If you haven't hit the like button, comment, or subscribe, that would be a great time to start doing that. To help the channel grow, maybe get a few more subs and stuff. And we're going to try to be one of the best, or if not the best, channel out here on YouTube, just for people to learn and hang out and have a good mental mindset. And just look at the realities of trading. Try to find good setups when we can. Try to enrich our lives on this trading journey that we're on, right? Thanks for being here, guys. See you on the next one. I think we're through with Lambo songs.
Talking big moon shots every single night. 99 a month for his magic flag. This is how it's time talking the biting drill.
I think we listen to them all night long. We probably need something a little different. I don't think I have much of anything. What's this one? Actually, I kind of like this song.
Bought the dip on Tuesday, sold on Wednesday. Chart went sideways, now I'm sideways. Thought I
Oh, hell yeah. Please let that be true. That needs to be done.
The market's drunk, sentiments a shrug, I'm the sober one.
The Bible says anything above 10% is usury. And they've been charging 30% damn near for. Oh man, it's, I hope that starts 20th. Starts already. Oh, I bet they're hating that. That we need that. That's been killing America for a long time, right there. Spooning is what? The dog does have the moves. It's our new girl. Tell me that she knows right now. I didn't even know they were talking about that. I didn't know they were talking about that. Hell yeah, it can. That'll help us. Oh man, that will make a huge difference. It's kind of catchy, isn't it? Oh, he's not an Innu? It's a cooter song. Thank you, MG. Appreciate you.
Boys try to rush me, think they're so slick, but baby, this cooter ain't no quick trick. Pet it, tease and make it worth the wait. Cooter after dark, seal your fate. One lick, one ping, feel the thrill ignite. Cooter after dark, pure delight. Cause every move I make is perfect from the start to the end. You wanna taste the rush, better play to win. Yeah, cause I'm all about that cooter, no tease. All about that cooter, please. All about that cooter, buy in. All about that cooter, yeah. Yeah.
She gets a little see-through.
Green and glossy shine. Pet the fuzzy, make the moon align. One stroke on the shell and the heat runs deep. Cooter after dark, secrets.
I don't know how to do that. I didn't see anything. I've seen something before, but I haven't seen it recently.
Cause every move I make is perfect from the start to
Let's see if I can get back in there.
You wanna taste the rush, better play to win. Yeah, cause I'm all about that cooter, no tease. All
It's
about
chat
that
moderation. I get nothing there.
please. All about that cooter, buy in. All about that cooter, cool. Yeah.
Let's see if this is it. Let's see if I can get. Let's see. Did that work? Okay, well, it looks like I got one. Let's see.
Caught in the glow, where the charts collide, dips fade away. I'm on this neon ride, sats in my veins. FOMO's electric spark, ooh yeah.
I don't know if that's the thing to do it or not. We'll try it. I don't have anything. I don't know what you're giving away. Cool if you give away membership.
I'm stacking dreams in this digital maze. Every coin I claim lights a moonlit flame. Ooh, smooth
There's the dashboard setting up.
Neon bull run lighting up the sky. Rising through the dark, I'm flying high. Yeah, yeah. Crypto's glow won't fade my soul. Bull run shines, I found
Copy
my
her.
goal.
You can copy her permissions
Neon bull
if
run,
allowed.
run, run. Oh, oh. Rook pulls behind.
Refresh if you miss. Okay, yeah. Let me know if that
Flip the spark to gold. Washed away the stains. Markets
outstanding is the word. It's the word for the day.
goes in my core. Ooh, yeah. Moons lift me up. I'm craving more, yeah. Yeah. Dips turn to light.
Oh, with top chatters.
Riding this gleam. Every crash I dodge. Every win supreme. Crypto's my rhythm flowing through my sight.
Oh, it's top commands over here.
My dawn burning up the night. Neon bull run lighting up the sky. Rising through the dark, I'm flying high. Yeah, crypto's glow will fade my soul. Bull run shines, I found my gold. Neon bull run, run, run. Oh, oh, oh,
Oh crap! Now I can't find his name.
yeah, neon lights ignite. Oh, yeah.
Did they go back to the regular things? I don't see a bunch of numbers on everybody's handles anymore. It looks like they went back to the regular thing. That's why Strega not showing up. Oh, what did I miss it? 2300.
Neon bull run lighting up the sky. Rising through the dark, I'm flying high.
Wow, crap.
Crypto's glow will fade my soul. Bull run shines, I found my gold. Neon bull run, run, run. Oh, 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 yeah. Neon lights ignite. Yeah, yeah.
I'll have to come back and do Strega some other time.
Rising through the night. Neon bull run, run, run. Oh, oh.
Sure, he's on here. Okay, there we go.
If you wanna go and trade with me, stack them coins in the game with me, roll through dips, keep it fly with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. If you wanna see the charts go green, dodge the crash, keep it clean with me, hit the market, live the dream with me. Hey, hey, must be I'm posted Discord where the hype's too loud, shills be pumping coins, got the whole damn crowd. I was young, chased the buzz, thought I moved real quick, bet my stack, no research, man, that move was sick. Leverage high, no stop loss, watch my wallet bleed, held too long, market dip, left me in the
The round is upside down, it's a cooter?
tight, but I crashed so hard. Now I'm back with smarts, trading clean, no scars. If you wanna go and trade with me,
I don't know what we're talking about. I think I'm way behind. I'm way behind on the chat.
keep it fly with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. If you wanna see the charts go green, dodge the crash, keep it clean with me. Hit the market, live the dream with me.
Well, you guys can figure out, we find out how to do it. I'll be happy to do it. Because it was my understanding. I turned up the music. It was my understanding that the moderators had access to come over here and do stuff, right? Because you got user level moderators and stuff, and you can come over here, and there's certain commands that you guys are supposed to have access to that nobody else does. And I remember it mentioned to me at one time, but I haven't seen it anywhere else. Maybe we can go to documentation. Let's see, regulars or get move. Okay. I don't think that's what we're looking for.
Stacking day and night. I'm the king of trades, got my vision crystal clear. Disco's noise can't shake me.
What is this song request?
I'm scooping coins when they low, flip them high, cash out clean, watch my portfolio grow. No more FOMO, I'm the one who's setting all the trends. Crypto life, living large, rolling with my friends. Wanna win and join the squad, we trade into the moon. Trade with me, we'll hit the top, we'll be there real soon.
If you wanna go and trade with me, stack them coins in the game with me. Roll through dips, keep it fly with me.
Control panel managers. What's this? Yes, managers usage can be handled in the managers tab in the settings. See, there was no settings thing. There's no settings panel. I don't see it. Now we got it. What's this? What's all this? I don't know if am I supposed to show that?
Whale games, dump it in the dark. Crypto chaos hits, leaving its
Add manager. Add a manager. Okay, I think I might have found something. I might have found something.
twisting for the crash, come alive. Grease the villain, but we survive. Weekend whale games. Oh, stupid tricks, let the lessons
Okay. Let me come over and let's go get. Where am I at? Here, right?
Friday closes high, weekend vibe set in. Whales dive deep, dumping
All right, let's try this. Let's try this way.
wild like a prank gone bad. All coins tumble, driving us
Okay.
stupid FOMO rush, chasing every spark. Greed whispers sweet, leaving us in the dark. From peak to pit, the drop's a cruel joke. Overdose on high pit, now we're broke. Ooh, yeah. The rush is fake, the pain's too real. Grease the trap, sealing the
Oh,
deal.
that one did not work.
Wisdom kick, overdose on altcoins. Time to get slick.
Why didn't that work?
Games dumping in the dark. Crypto chaos hits, leaving its mark. Weekend whale games. Riding the wave, laugh at the drop of the brave. With the market twisting till the crash come alive. Grease the villain, but we survive. Weekend whale games. Oh, stupid tricks, let the lessons grow.
And I can't get straight hard again.
Morning screens flash red again.
Am I limited to how many managers I can have?
Insane. Stupid scams calling FOMO's cruel play. Altcoin
I don't think so. All right, let's come back.
blinded. Greed's my dark guide. From genius to joker on this wild ride. Market's a circus, I'm the clown in the ring. Overdose on altcoins, feeling the sting. Ooh, yeah. The high's a lie, the crash is true. Greed's the thief, what I get into. Wild spin.
Well, she's not listed on there for it. I was trying to look for a thing to add. This would be a full global admin access, most likely. Oh, I don't know. So far, I got Ave and RS Miller.
Riding the wave, laugh at the drop of the brave. With the market twisted till the crash come alive. Grease the villain, but we survive. We can
Hey, sponsor work. Ha, that's funny. I just. Okay, so you're getting in there to do something, right?
wisdom's taking hold.
Let's refresh it.
Bad dealer, story to be told. From the haze I rise, smarter now.
I don't know if there's anything extra there or not.
Weekend whale games, dumping in the dark. Crypto chaos hits, leaving its mark.
Oh, it says I got the link. I'm on the page. I don't see anything to add or edit comments. Well, if you're on the command link, I don't know. On mine, it's all over here under actions. I don't know, man. I'm a boomer these days. Whale.
Games. Whale games.
Sponsor was our sponsor. Oh, sponsor was already there. Was it? She must have put it there late recently. Actually, oh, okay. But she had access right off. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But hey, Power Friend. Seems like a problem for Power Friend. Hey, there we go. Oh, tonight she did when she was here tonight. Oh man, I wish I could have said hello to her. I missed her when she was here. So Power Friend, we'll figure out a way to get those videos onto. If I've got to take it, my thought was that maybe I could get a private YouTube list and just take a few of them out at a time and put them, switch them over. Or if it only lets me choose one. I thought I could do a private list over there and have a separate little. Can I do a private playlist? That's what I thought was what I was looking for, and it wouldn't let me. If nothing else, I can go through my hard drives. I just forgot where I've stored those videos on. But we'll figure something out. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out. Been going for 2 hours and 22 minutes. Hard time to get the hell out of here. If we watch Bitcoin hang around 90,400. Gosh. I wish 95 would come. Hope it does. Good night, everybody. I will see you on the next one. As soon as the dog waves. Good night, John Boy.